It is time to vote for the king. Welcome back to my channel. So, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel if this is your first time. This is the second video after the announcement of the Vote for the King project. The idea is I got tons and tons of Stephen King books that I haven't read. I got tons that I have read, but I got tons that I haven't read. And I thought it'd be nice to get through those together. So what I'm going to do is, each time I get through another Stephen King book, so I've read another Stephen King book, I'm going to put up a video like this, where I put up 3 books and ask you guys to tell me what to read next. And by doing this, it means that there's not going to be gaps between me reading Stephen King, which would be nice. So I'll be dipping into him as I'm reading other things from now on. And I'm hoping that in a couple of years, I would have read everything that I've got, which is pretty much everything he's done. So there's a new one coming out soon, but you get my point. I couldn't start this project until I'd read this, because we've been doing the All About Holly project, where we've been reading every book that Holly features in, Holly Gibney. And this is the 6th book in the project. It's the last thing he wrote before the new one that's just coming out. And it's brilliant. I love it. So we'll, by the time you see this, I might have mentioned this already. I might have talked about it. I'm not sure. Don't know when this is going out. But now that I've read it, I can do the project, Vote for the King. Okay, so to start off with, because we're going into horror mayhem, I'm going to go with short fiction, all right? These 3 are all relatively short to varying degrees, but also one of them, well, actually 2 of them, no, I'll get to the point. One of them is a reread, one of them is finishing off a book, and the other one is brand new. So this one, I've read half of this already. 4 Past Midnight. 4 novellas, 4 stories that are at least 200 pages long each. I'm trying to read quite short things for Horror and Mayhem, but I'm also going to try and squeeze in some small novels, and his novellas are essentially the size of some of the small novels that are around. So 4 Past Midnight could be a good shout. So just to remind you guys, if you're not sure which stories are in 4 Past Midnight, we're talking about the Langoliers, Secret Window, Secret Garden, The Library Policeman, and The Sundog. So I have read The Sundog and The Library Policeman, but I haven't read The Langoliers and Secret Window, Secret Garden. Secret Window, Secret Garden was definitely filmed with Johnny Depp in it, I think. And The Langoliers had a series, I think, a short-running series on Sci-Fi Channel or something. But anyway, I haven't read those 2, The Langoliers and Secret Window, Secret Garden. So would you like me to finish this book for the next bit of King I read and the first bit of the Vote for the King? 4 Past Midnight. Let me know. Or I could reread a book that I've kind of remember little bits of, but I really want to read it again, because I keep hearing people talk about stories from this collection and thinking, why is it so vague in my head? Plus, it's just a nice way to use this for Horror Mayhem, and that's Nightmares and Dreamscapes. So this is a really strong collection. I think it's up there with Skeleton Crew and Night Shift. And I'm going to reread Skeleton Crew at some point. Right at the end, I might reread Night Shift, but I remember that one quite well, because I've read that a couple of times, to be fair. But yeah, Nightmares and Dreamscapes is one that I read ages ago when I read the hardback version I've got. But I honestly don't remember a lot about it, so I want to read it again. So I've got memory like a sieve, so there's no reflection on the stories. So tell me if you want me to reread this again. And then, as the third option, there'll be 3 options each time I do one of these videos. Third option is a book that I've been recommended loads, and I haven't read any of this. So this is brand new, and this is The Long Walk, originally written by Richard Bachman. which is Stephen King, and featured in the, I think it's in the Batman books. I'm not sure. I don't have that book anymore. But The Long Walk is really popular. So I am looking forward to reading it. But I'm going to put this in as the options. So finishing off 4:30, rereading Nightmares and Dreamscapes, or reading The Long Walk for the first time. What do you think I should do next? Jim. Let me know in the comments below, and I will be guided by your lovely hands. Stay curious, everyone.
Paint me a picture of what it's like to be